What's up, witches? This is the Undercover Witch, and I realize that one, there's a lot of noises going around, I'm sorry, and two, I never did the air and earth readings from last week, and I wasn't expecting on uploading this week, and that's all because I am moving, or I've moved, and things just happen a little bit quicker than I thought they were, and so I didn't get to upload, and I didn't get to record, and all of this stuff. So right now I'm going to be doing the rising sign readings for Libra, and this reading is all about how people perceive you. So, I mean, how you're perceived and how that is going to affect you moving forward. I'm gonna shuffle. Also, I have a whole new setup coming and everything, so it won't always be in this spot with this harsh light. And also, I just realized my makeup looks crazy on camera. It looks crazy in real life too, but not as bad. I didn't get to fully finish my face, so my eyes are really dramatic, like awkwardly dramatic, in spite of a very bland face, which I typically do not like that look, kind of look. Okay. You've got a lot, Libra. Oh my God. Okay. Let's get this all straight. The first card we have is the Eight of Cups, and that is this squirrel kind of running up. He stole one of the cups, and there's this beast here. So kind of he's sneaking away in the distance. But there's some kind of trickery going on. There's something that you feel like was an option for you that you were going to take or didn't take, and it turned out to just be kind of like a ruse. And you're kind of like, you know what, let me just take what I can out of this situation and then run away before I'm noticed. And then we have our Ace of Cups. And it's kind of interesting because I think that the cup that you wanted wasn't even an option, and it's almost like you took the bait and you left it. You took the bait and you left it, but the thing that you actually wanted wasn't even being offered by this person. So we have the Five of Swords. So again, you left something behind. You took what was yours and you were like, you know what, that's not for me, that's not what I want to do. And we have the Knight of Swords. So I think that is kind of, the last three cards was kind of what happened. That is what happened. Now we're going into how you were viewed. You came in as this Knight of Swords. You were rushing into this opportunity or this thing. And then we have the Eight of Wands here, but reversed. So there's something that was like you were like, I want this. This is something I want. And you're putting in those manifestations. And we have the Magician. So again, you're just like putting it like, I need this. This is why I want this. But it wasn't really like what you wanted. And we have the Strength card. To me, this is some part of you that felt like they were weak or weren't strong enough to handle something. And so you look like you're charging in, and that might have been true. You might have been charging into this opportunity, maybe a job opportunity or a school opportunity, or maybe your mind just went away with some kind of idea, something you wanted to do, and you just went full force. And now you're kind of like pulling back your energy, and there's a part of you that's calming down that beast inside of you that was like all into this before, and you're like, you know what, it's gonna be okay. Like, you don't need to go back to that old relationship or that old person or that old job or whatever it is. There's some kind of calming effect that's taking place now. We have the Four of Cups. So this card depicted a little bit differently than normal. Normally there's a cup being handed in with the Four of Cups. But in this one, there is no cup being handed in. There's nothing being offered. You've just looked at all of your cups and you realize, like, you know what, I don't want any of this. And it kind of gives off that Eight of Cups feeling where you can just like, you know what, I left all the cups and I'm walking away. But it's not. Did I say Eight of Cups? I'm sorry. I think that's the 10 of Cups. My bad. But in this one, it's more of a defeat. It's more of a, well, shoot, like, now what? So you're waiting. you're waiting and you're not exactly in the best position. We have the 8 of Swords. You feel like everybody is coming to attack you. Everybody is against you. And you have to be strong. Like, you know you can fight. You know you can take him down, but you have to be strong. And you're trying to get to this Knight of Pentacles space. Especially with your change in what you were wanting. Maybe you did decide you didn't want to go back into a relationship or a friendship or whatever. And now you feel like you're being attacked on all sides. It could be family as well. I have the 6 of Swords. So now we're looking at what's going to become of this situation. So with this 6 of Swords, you're heading out. You're going out on a new horizon. You're kind of taking, to me, this 6 of Swords with this 8 of Swords right next to it, or right before it, kind of tells me that you won that battle that you were on. And with that putting down of your sword and the picking up of that wand, it pulls up a whole new set of passions. So instead of making decisions based off of what's going on in your life, what's around you, the things you think you need. One moment. Sorry about that. So, okay, yes. So it looks like whatever battle it was that you were fighting, that you've won, you've put down that sword. So basically you're saying, look, I'm not going to stress out about these things that I think I need. I'm not going to worry from a space of I don't have anything. You're going to take what you do have and move forward, kind of igniting that sense of intuition and fire and passion. You're just working from a whole different space now. So instead of really focusing on getting to that King of Pentacles, you're getting to that King of Wands. We also have the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. So again, there's something else that you're trying to pull in, that you're putting your hand down into what you have, and you're kind of it's almost like you're sending your energy out to reach for your own power, which is odd. And we have the Emperor here and the Knight of Pentacles, which means that something's coming in really slowly. And I think there's still a part of you that wants to have some kind of control over what's going on. But the things that you're calling out for with this 10 of Wands seems to be the same hand that is kind of causing chaos around you. So you want to have control. You want to hold on tight to everything. But those things are the things you're manifesting. Like, that's what you're pulling in. You're pulling in the chaos. And you have to be able to master it. You have to be able to handle the chaos. You can't just run from it or be mad at it or try to control it. You just have to accept it as it is. And that in itself is a power. And that in itself is something that people look to you for, because not many people can handle that sort of chaos, that level of change. We have the High Priestess as well, and I think that you know this. I think there's a part of you that is a master of this chaos, and you being able to acknowledge that, you being able to feel that, will get you to the Star, which can be your wants, your desires, but it's also a place of self-replenishment and being able to pour into yourself, which is interesting because despite all that you've been through, you're still in this High Priestess energy. You don't really move from that. That's just who you are. I want to say that's what you are, but that's really who you are. And underneath it is this chaotic being that is a master in its own right, but not a master of control, a master of chaos. We have the 6 of Cups, which is about giving and receiving. But I think in this sense, this is background information. Like, this 6 of Cups, and I have the 5 of Cups here, kind of tells me of a past story or situation where you've been given something or you've had to deal with something. Maybe your abusive childhood or a past relationship, that was just broken apart. Maybe you've gotten a divorce recently, whatever it is. It's just fallen apart in front of you. And you're not really sure of what's coming next. So there's a lot for you to face. You're just like, well, now that my little small tiny world has been broken, there's more to explore. There's more to go around. So as you explore this world energy, we're going like future, guys. So like this is like way past just next month. I would have to say that you moving into this King of Wands energy is within this next month, you know, going forward. You being able to calm that beast, I feel like was either like this week, moving into next week. Whatever's coming in, again, is coming in within this next month. But this later stuff, past the moon is going to be future stuff. But the world's coming in. And you're having to, once you face that, you're going to reach that Empress energy. So where you're going to move from the King of Wands to the Empress. You're going to have some messages coming in. We have the Page of Cups. So a lot of emotions going on. You're going to be expected to be able to handle other people's emotions and things, because there are other people that come from your same background who need your assistance, who need your help. And they're going through their own tower moments, and they're going through their own levels of trying to deal with control and self-control. And you're this figure in their life that's stern, but also comforting. You're willing to fight for and with people. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords right next to each other after the Devil. And so I really do, again, this is just you bringing people up to a higher standing. And I think part of this, it's so interesting. It's like a loop. It's something that goes over and over, because part of this I feel like is something that you've lived through. It's something that you know, and I feel like you're being brought back to it, because you know either you can stand still in this space of knowing, or you can choose to make sacrifices to be who you are, even though some people might not like it, even though you've been defeated before by other people's viewpoints. You can keep moving forward despite how you look from the outside, and keep motivating people, keep pushing people to be better, keep sharing your story, keep sharing your art and things like that, because you're helping people who need you get to where they need to be. And I think that these people only last here. These people are only here for a moment. They're only with you for a moment. They're only affected by you for a moment. They only see you for a moment. And that moment may come again in their life, and they may come back again. But it's one of those things where it's like you feel like people are always coming to you because they need you. Just because they need you. And there are some people that will do that, and those people aren't your friends. Those people are students. Those people need to be mentored. Those people are possibly clients if you do work like me, where you're reading for people or healing people. But yeah, this is an insane spread. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 rows of 3 to 4 cards. Yeah. But I hope this helped you, Libra Rising. And I'm so sorry that I was super late on your reading. Maybe it just needed to get to this point so we could see what was going on with this other situation where you turned down something. It could have been, again, it could have been anything, but it also could have been a new job or going to school. Maybe you decided to drop out. Like, whatever it is, you made a decision that you just couldn't do it anymore. You were like, nah, that's not for me. I know it's not for me. Bye. All right. Have a nice month. I won't be uploading this week. These are the only episodes I'm uploading this week. So the next episode's going to start off with your sun again. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Virgo for the second week or not. I'm trying to decide if I should switch that up a little. Maybe do like communication or relationships, but not love. But we'll see. So have a nice weekend, Libra.